Ayub Salem, hello. I can't play with you because you are in top 100. Okay, enter this match room, bro.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Scholes. Van Basten. Nicely worked. Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. Oh, it's come loose! Xabi Alonso unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Scholes. And it's Scholes. Great vision. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Scholes. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. Scholes. And that has been cut short. And it's Scholes. He shifted it to the flank. Now here's the big header! And the ball, and it's come back out to him. Goal! Marseille! There is the breakthrough! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Lampard. Searching pass he's played there. Brilliantly cut out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
In with the challenge. Applies the finish! It's anyone's ball now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nesta. And it's Lampard. And that interception was most necessary. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cole. Scholes. That's been cut out, well played. Xabi Alonso. Marseille looking to pass their way through. And it's Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Son Heung-min. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. It's Van Basten! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Marseille are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Ambitious ball here. Well, that has not gone well. Davis. Iniesta. Threads one in. Messi. Lovely feet. Deep cross. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Iniesta. It's a searching pass. This looks promising. Son Heung-min! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. the correct execution wasn't. Marseille couldn't really be more watertight in midfield.
He's going for goal! Cole. Now it's Forlan. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Van Basten. Scholes. Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Cole. Rijkaard gets a foot in here.
Cole really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Scholes. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just...
There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Milan, number 20.
Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Diego Forlan, number 18. Iniesta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Frank Lampard, number 22.
Roberto Carlos.
Coming on the field, number 21. Romario, number 9. Batistuta.
And that has put paid to that. It's Son Heung-min!
Son Heung-min really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Costa Curta. Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. And he's intervened well there. Gerrard.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Van Basten. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Xavi Alonso does well to get it back. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And this is Messi. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Milan really could have done without this. To increase the lead. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Can he get on the end of this? Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Van Basten. And he was quick to react. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Van Basten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinic. And the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Musiala receives it in a good position here. Musiala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, super ball! And a chance! And it's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
So, third corner of the game.
To replace him is number 3, Gilberto Silva.
Costa Curta getting this one clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's on it, can he get away? He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And he's there to retrieve it. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Van Basten. Son Heung-min. Oh, no joy this time. Out to the right. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Romario. Just eases him off the ball. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Xavi Alonso. And this is Van Basten. That's a cute ball. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, perfectly measured that. Just the keeper to beat! Chance, surely! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Marseille are having a ball here. Baresi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. And he's away.
6 added minutes.
Oh, what has happened here? Gerrard. Costa Curta. Now it's Gerrard. Howson cuts out the pass. Rijkaard, too strong for his opponent there. That is good alertness. Koulibaly gets over and intercepts. Well read, nice interception. Musiala. Now he's got space here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful...
Okay, thank you, bro. I will try next time.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch.
Son Heung-min! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Forlan. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Lampard. Now it's Son Heung-min. Scholes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Milan are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. It's Van Basten! Goal! Marseille! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lampard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Van Basten. Nesta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Costa Curta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. Rijkaard. And it's Xavi Alonso. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Scholes. Can he finish? It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Out towards the flank. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That's really well cleared. Messi. Scholes. He's through here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Forlan. He's found a way through. Tries to play. Real chance! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. A momentary... And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he get on the end of this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Baresi. And it's Scholes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Forlan! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the...
And Messi!
Messi made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Scholes. It's a promising position. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chance, surely! Goal, Marseille! And they've got their lead back. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little in...
That could spell trouble. Oh, shooting chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Messi goes short. He's in a great position here. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to... Son Heung-min! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Chance for a shot! It's there!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There will be a throw-in. Rijkaard. Thinks one through. Messi. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's an imaginative pass. Gilberto Silva. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has been cut short. Now it's Van Basten. And they're back on the ball again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. Son Heung-min looking to get on the end of this. Gilberto Silva. Baresi. Lampard. And this is Forlan. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Roberto Carlos has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Milan. Number 7, Gilberto Silva. Number 9, Scholes. Coming on the field, number 24.
Now it's Cruyff. It's a searching pass. That is a great pick out. Big chance! One-on-one! He's beaten the last man. Now he's got space here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Gerrard. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Hamid Salem, don't you play again? Ayub Salem, will you play? Are you here?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And they've got rid. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Cruyff. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Xavi Alonso. It's Alonso! and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Xabi Alonso clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Now then, the ball's come loose. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Raul. Great ball if he can get there. He's away. Mbappe. Plenty to aim at here. And again. Oh, didn't catch it right. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pelé engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Robertson. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Lampard. Milan finding their passes. Lampard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, that's been intercepted. Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch.
Roll! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Lampard still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Son Heung-min. Well timed, excellent interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe, and he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's a mighty goal! The breakthrough strike. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time. Lampard! Fantastic from Lampard! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. They want to be quick to recover. And again! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Substitution on the field. Number 30.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 7. Son Heung-min. Number 21.
Chiellini.
Coming on the field.
Milan have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Can he finish? They've scored! And they get themselves in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
He's had a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Shot at goal! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
The goal scorer after 67.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Quality ball. Messi. Now it's Messi. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's full on! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are right back within touch. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Cruyff. Pele. Davis. Some good work on the right flank here. Lampard. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Nesta pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Not the most accurate pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Brilliantly cut out. Cruyff. And he's there to retrieve it. He has found the way through. Messi. Lovely feet. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is the last